go live. A very good evening to all our friends. So we are on the third series of 5 days punch. Two series we have already experienced with the world record holders. And now we have a allied group, LSN, Life Skill Nest. And we have the third expert in our 5 days punch, who is Dr. Haleema. Not to be talked about Dr. Haleema, I would just go a short brief about her because she has a unique experience and she had been in this industry for several years. I can say even more than 2 or 3 decades. She will explain it much more better. So Dr. Haleema Sadia has a unique background, a blend of transitions, scientific and modern thinking. She is a founder, chairperson of Shaukat Araya Education Trust, which takes a lot of initiatives for underprivileged children of the society. She is also working for the deprived women of the society. She served DPS Ajman and IIS Sharjah UAE as a principal and HPS New Delhi as headmistress. She is currently serving as Deputy Director of DWES New Delhi. She is the Director of EduFarm International Academy, founder of JAHAN-E an educational YouTube channel. Her passion is to motivate the people, making them realize their full potential and helping them to be the best version of themselves. I'm sure that this complete journey of 25 to 30 minutes, you will experience that and you will see the energy which she brings in. She is the recipient of several awards, including the APJ Abdul Kalam, which is the highest award, and she's an outstanding principal. And so many awards. If I just go on with the list, it will take a lot of time. And she has authored 4 books and still continues to write and inspire through her stories the young generation. So welcome, Dr. Haleema.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Great. So before I start, I'll put you in the spotlight so that our audience can understand and help them to be more inspired, because I would appeal to all of them to get inspired. Please keep your notebooks and pens ready for taking out notes. Okay, so this program will be live telecast on YouTube as well as is on Brain Prime Radio, which has been heard and been listened by more than 30 plus countries. We have a wide audience across the globe, and all these interviews and all these related to mental health issues we propagate through our channels. So once again, I welcome Dr. Haleema ji, and I like to first ask a question, that what is hidden behind your smile?
Thank you very much, Sushant ji. Actually, for this smile, I don't have to make any effort. It is like I'm on a automated mode because I practice the attitude of gratitude. So for everything, I find that, oh my God, in my life, I have these many people, I have these many blessings. Like I'm in this show, this also I'm thinking that I'm so grateful and I'm so honored to be here in this show with Sushant ji. While there are millions of people who will be waiting and who will be thinking that someday they are going to be in your show. So this, my attitude of gratitude always brings smile on my face.
Thank you very much. Thank you. A day before yesterday, we had Mr. Rahul. Yesterday, we had Dr. Alka. And today we have you with us. So we have discussed not in depth, because LSN is a big group. There are around 8 experts in the group. And I would love to understand from you your role in LSN and what is the purpose of creating? What is the age group you are targeting?
Thank you very much, Sushant ji. In fact, I am honored to be a part of LSN. Although I have like many other portfolios and many other responsibilities, but along with that, I always try to be associated with LSN and to be an active member in that. Actually, LSN has very, very significant objectives. That's why I am associated with them. Life Skill Nest is not only for one person or one section of the society. Life Skill Nest is for everyone. So we cater from 18 to 80. That is our tagline. Like from 18 years of age when a child is an adult till 80 years of age when the person is just counting the days to meet Almighty. You know,
Oh,
we
wow.
cater, yes, we cater the needs of everyone, whether you are a man or a woman, or you are a child, not child, you are an adult, or you are an experienced person, an inexperienced person, whatever you are. We have different programs for them, as per their need and as per their requirement. So this is 8 to 80, sorry, 18 to 80. This is our
Wonderful.
target group, because in that,
Wonderful.
you know, we have communication, we have leadership, we have managements, we have entrepreneurship skills, we have emotional intelligence, we have like critical thinking and innovation and creativity. So all wide range of courses we have. That's why we can claim that whosoever wants to be associated with this, with us, and wants to be benefited by our services, we are available for them, and we will feel happy to serve them.
Wonderful. It's a completely basket of lot of learnings, knowledge, and wisdom in all areas. Lovely. Super.
That's true.
When you mentioned about after 80, the meeting the Almighty, I remembered one incident, and when we were discussing among our friends, that even wherever you go, you'll be happy. If you go to heaven, you'll enjoy the heavenly pleasure. If you go to hell, you'll meet a lot of friends. You will have no time.
No, I don't want my friends to go to hell. Let us be together in paradise and heaven.
Both the places they will be busy. Don't worry.
That's very true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So coming to the next question, because there are a lot of things people want to know from you. Now, you are a very good orator. So I'm sure that you also might be running several courses. And since you have been a principal and headmaster of the school, and you might be training your teachers. So what are the different programs which you are proficient, and you can confidently say that these programs, I can guarantee success?
Yes, Sushanti, you know, my journey in this field has been like more than 2 decades, 28 years, almost 3 decades.
Wow.
And I have experienced like many ups and downs in this profession, and I have met uh, like thousands of people. Proudly, I can say that I have mentored 29,000 students.
Wow.
That's really
Super.
that's really a great achievement, and I feel honored because for this. So when I meet the people, and when I see them, so one common thing which I have found, that what makes a successful person entirely elevated than unsuccessful person. So one thing is, that is their leadership quality, their attitude of leadership, their attitude of standing on the occasion, their attitude of taking initiative, their attitude of being creative, their attitude of being different than others. So this attitude makes the people ordinary or extraordinary. And if they have this attitude, that should be shown also, that should be expressed as well. How it has to be shown, it should not be only within us. So this showing this attitude, we require communication, and that's here comes the role of communication. So that's why I have taken these two areas, because I saw many people suffering because of this. They are
True.
so talented, they are skillful, they are knowledgeable, they have the certificates and degrees, but they are not able to make the best use of their capabilities, their potentials, and their degrees. So I have taken up two courses. One is personal leadership course, and that leadership course deals with your personal qualities, how to enhance, how to be the best version of yourself, because God has given lots of potential to us. You will not believe that 80 to 90% people are underutilizing their capabilities, their potentials. So why, when we are going finally from this world, we should feel happy that yes, for whatever purpose we came to this world, we have utilized our potentials and we have completed that. So this is my first course, that is personal leadership course. And the procedure is very interesting of this course that I will explain to you later. And second
Please.
is communication. This public speaking communication skills, I have kept the name on the name of the great speaker Martin Luther King Jr. I am a great fan of him. So, and
No.
his speech, I have a dream, is very close to my heart. So that's why we have started a club, MLKJ club. And in that
Okay.
club, yes, we give the practice to the students as well as the adults, how to be a public speaker, how to speak to win the hearts, how to speak to change the world. Do you remember the speech of Swami Vivekananda in Chicago? How
Yes.
one speech has changed the mindset of the Westerns about our India. Similarly, the speech of Mahatma Gandhi, quit India, at the occasion of Quit India movement. Same way, the speech of Churchill, the speech of Nelson Mandela. So these are the speeches we can quote as an example that these speeches have changed the world, changed the mindset of the people, and brought revolution in this world. So speeches or communication, we can say, or the words have magical power. We have to understand this. And then accordingly, we have to have the practice, because communication only works for them who work for the communication. It's not that something coming naturally to you. Of course comes naturally, but we have to practice, we have to give time to that. And then one day you will find yourself in the queue of those great speakers, those who have brought changes in this world.
Perfectly said. Because these keywords, they just don't come like this. It comes through passion. So when you're passionate, it really reflects on what you speak, how you speak, and when you speak. That is also important.
That's very true. Very
So,
true.
because the way you have connected leadership with communication, that is really mind-boggling. Because when leader talks, he has to have that communication approach, and the people around needs to understand what is his vision and should connect with those vision. Wonderfully taken.
So
Okay, we would love to know about the club which you mentioned. That this club, what does this club do actually, and how you get people to this club? Can anybody join this club?
actually, there are two clubs, one junior and the other senior. Junior is for the 8 to 18 years of age, MLKJ club. So there we can have the students, school students. And in the seniors, we have 18 plus. Whosoever is 18 plus, they can come in the senior group. And here what we do is that initially when we start with the speeches of the great people, speeches of great influence, and we give them to learn, to memorize, and then we give them the practice in the club, that how to be more effective, how they have to mind their body language, how they have to mind their style, their pronunciation, their diction, the pauses in between, how it's going to make them more effective. So we give them the practice. Then finally, when they go to the senior category, in that, then we give them the issues, like the issues around their surroundings, whatever they feel, their concerns. Maybe it is related to their emotions, maybe related to their environment, maybe related to their studies, or maybe related to their relationships with the friends or with the parents or with anyone. And then we ask them to write down their thoughts. And then after that, we give some improvement, we do some improvement to their speeches, and we ask them to deliver. And then along with me in this, we have many people who are associated with the cause. We have a gentleman from UK, Mr. David Haslam. He is a native speaker. So he takes care of the language part, the pronunciation part, the grammar part, and all these things. Then we have Rihanna from Singapore. She takes care of the energy part, that how speech has to be energetic. It should not be that the people should find that, yes, something I have taken today from this speech. And then we have Zoena from Dubai. She takes care of the style. And in this way, we have a team of people who are taking care of the public.
Wow, wonderful.
Thank you.
I would definitely love my audience to take benefit of this. So how should they connect with you? Please take your pen and pencil and the numbers and note down the numbers. Can you please just speak out the numbers so that they can write those numbers and connect with you?
Okay, fine. My number is 8527118529.
Please repeat again.
8527, yes, 8527118529. You can WhatsApp me, because most of the time I'm not available to pick the calls. But if you WhatsApp me, I'll certainly get back to you, or my team will get back to you.
Wonderful. So those people who have not yet written the numbers, please keep the book ready, because in the next, after a few questions, again, I will request Haleema ji to put the numbers, because I want my audience to take benefit of this and be an excellent speaker throughout the globe. Great.
Thank you.
Okay. So coming forward about your leadership program. Now, this leadership program, there are so many other leadership programs, because there are so many good programs across the globe. So what is that uniqueness which you have in your leadership program? And if you can tell us a little bit about some students who have transformed their life after doing your leadership program.
Thank you very much, Sushant ji. If you ask me that what is uniqueness, I must say it is totally unique, because I have gone through the courses even that is taught in MBAs, that about the leadership and everything. And then I have myself have attended many courses on leadership. But finally, what I thought is that human nature is that we would like to challenge ourselves, and we find happiness and satisfaction in that. So if when we challenge ourselves and we do something, perform something, then we find, yes, we did it. We did it. Why some people are capable of doing more while others are not capable of more? Because the people have not got the opportunity and the exposure. They have not been given, they have not been assigned to that responsibility where they can showcase their capacity. That is the difference. So in this course, what I have done, of course, objective is the same. Objective is that the human being, the person who is associated with this course, has to realize his personal development, has to ensure the grooming, personal grooming. But the procedure, what we have chosen is that this is 1 month course. This is 1 month leadership challenge. So they are kept into the lead house. So there is a virtual lead house where they all remain, and early morning 6:30, they are given a task, and the task is to develop their leadership. So first they are being instructed that what exactly is this task, what is the purpose of this task, how they have to do this task. And then throughout the day, they have to find time, they have to find the occasion where they can practice that. That is all practical tasks. And then at night, 9 o'clock, we all assemble again. And then in the clubhouse, we discuss about our experiences, that whether we were successful in doing that task, and if we have done, then what we have achieved by that. And in this way, every day, gradually, slowly, they experience each and every aspects of the leadership, whether that is their personal leadership or whether that is their institutional leadership. Everywhere that's going to help them. And there are many students, those who have been benefited by this, because we have already completed 3 badges. Third badge is going on. We have completed 2 badges. And in my badges, purposely I have kept it like multicultural and multi-aged, multi-talented. Some of them are CEOs of the company, while others are students. They are just going to start their leadership role. So when these type of people mingle with each other and when they interact with each other, then they enrich with each other's experience. And in this way, this course and the procedure of this course is quite unique. And by the end of the month, when finally they have to leave this lead house, they feel so sad. And they always say, shall we continue for some more days? I said, okay, you are most welcome in my next. But when is next house going to happen? I don't know, because that is on the requirement and need and the demand of the people. We organize this type of challenge.
Wonderful, wonderful. I really find certain uniqueness, because there are certain programs who are structured only for one age group. And as you mentioned, there are a lot of different age groups over here, right? From the startup company to the CEO. So the connectivity, maybe the buddy system, or you might be, because I see whatever the way you are putting forward, it's a structured format as well as a fluid format. And when both of them combine together, it's really going to help each individual. Even the CEOs might be learning something from the startup.
Very true, very true. Because CEOs are at the age of like maybe 40s or 50s, like usually in a established company. I'm not talking about the startups. In a startup, so you are just starter and you become a CEO of your company. But I'm talking about the established company. So you are in your 40s, 50s, maybe in 60s. When you are interacting with the young minds or young bloods, then of course, you are going to get lots of energy from them, because that is their positive aspects. That is their strength. They have energy. They have passion. That passion or energy you will not find in 50 years old person. They're natural, but here they have the experience. Here they have the knowledge. Here they have the wisdom. So that youth is going to get the wisdom and knowledge and experience from the seniors. So in this way, both of them are compensating each other, and both of them are able to benefit each other. So that is the philosophy behind this group.
Wonderful, wonderful. Because I remember I was a coach for sports association, and as you rightly mentioned, that leaders needs to have that passion and creative ability. So creating more leaders is the biggest challenge, because creating followers is very easy. Creating leaders is a big challenge. For that, you need to have that what you can say, turning round the clock and moving in a transformation phase wherein you are, what you can say, just authorizing yourself that you have to do it, because the person does not know what potential it has. And when you say that you can do it,
Very true. And you know,
there
making
are people who just leave in between. I say, I cannot do it. No, you can do it. I know you can do it. You don't know that you can do it. So when the
yeah,
leader creates those leaders who don't know what they know, and then they tell what they know, which they had not known before, that
that's
makes a huge difference.
That's very true. That's very true. Because in my lead house also, there are many people. Initially, no, it's not possible for me to get up early morning 6:30 every day and do the task. But then we have to convince them that yes, you can do it. It's not difficult. You have the potential. That's why you have registered yourself. Otherwise, you should have not. There are so many people why they have not registered for the course. If
Yes,
you have
wonderful.
registered, it means you
Okay.
have some liking for this or some potential for this. And Sushantji, one more thing is there. When we are creating the leaders, there are certain things that we have to let it go. Like when we are creating the leaders, we have to give them more chance, more opportunities, more exposure to speak up, to share their experiences, to share their thoughts. That's what we are doing in the lead house. We are not the ones who are always taking the lead. Most of the time, we are at the back and we are giving them the chance to move forward, to express themselves, to be creative and innovative and bring their innovative ideas. At times, those ideas looks foolish, but we have to appreciate. We have to appreciate. So when we give them this chance, who in the world is going to listen to the thoughts and talks of such freshers? You just tell me, who has time in today's world? The people are so busy that they just want to say whatever is in their mind, just to transfer that, blah, 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 and go away. But here in Lead House, we patiently listen to each and everyone's experience, their thoughts, their concerns, their challenges they are facing in their life. And we give them the one-to-one sessions as well. So that's why this course is quite unique.
Perfectly said. Perfectly said. Because when we speak, we are just sharing our knowledge and learnings. But when we listen, we new things which we have not heard before. So if you don't listen, so learning is a continuous process, and we are all a part of a lifelong learning community.
Very true.
Wonderful. Now, as you mentioned that you have conducted 3 batches of communication, 3 batches of leadership skills. So are there more frequently, or how? When is the next batch? Is there any scheduled batch you have?
In fact, Sushantji, it is on the need base. So whenever there is need or requirement, we have a batch. So recently, we got the registrations for the next batch of leadership that is starting from 10th April. So we have already registered a few candidates, and while a few seats are still vacant. But when after that we are going to have, that is not for sure. But this 10th April, we are going to start one batch that will continue till 10th May, because this is 1 month leadership challenge. So if somebody is interested to be the part of that and experience those challenges, and just see their own limits, that what is their capacity really, sometimes we are surprised that how much we have done. Otherwise, if there is no challenge, we just waste that time into some other things. And nowadays, biggest thing is social media, to wasting the hours and hours, and we don't realize where those hours have gone. So this course is really good to maximize our own potentials and to challenge our own limits. So I hope that your viewers or audience, whoever is watching this program, if they want to make the best use of their own potentials, then please join this course.
Yes, I think today social media is a boon, because a lot of you also have a YouTube channel, and not many people are viewing your channel, and they get a lot of information and learnings from your YouTube channel. As well as through the social media, we have connect in more than 30 plus countries, and throughout 24/7, the viewers are listening to our radio. So, and these programs we telecast at different intervals so that no one can miss our beautiful programs. So I would again appeal to those who have not taken their books and now they are ready with the books. I would appeal them that take down the number and immediately register so that you can take the benefit of this one program. Because as Haleema ji mentioned that she is leading in different fronts. She is connected with lot many organizations and she is very busy in activities. Only on need base she conducts this leadership and communication programs. So I think that each one of you who would like to become a leader and would like to lead from the front, as she had mentioned, and it's an online program. It's open for all, and the time frame also she is taken care of, because when you push yourself, I think then only you succeed, and that is what Dr. Haleema ji is doing. So I would request Haleema ji to again please put your number so that our viewers, our listeners can record that and send you the details on WhatsApp.
Yes, sure. 8527118529.
Great, wonderful. So I don't feel like closing this session in the next few minutes, but we have to, because people are eagerly waiting to write that message to you. So one last question before we move forward. What is one message which you want to give to audience based on your wisdom of around 3 decades? So you might have, there are lots of ups and downs. Without ups and downs, you cannot reach 3 decades. So what is that one thing which you want to appeal, or you can just tell the audience that if these 1 or 2 factors you remember, you are on the right path of success?
Yes, sure. One thing that has made me confident and successful in life, I'm going to share that, because in my life, the things were not always very rosy as it is now. Like I have bank balance, I have my own accommodation, flats, bungalow, cars, everything is there. But there was a time when I was not having all these things. There was a time when I was like belonging to a very middle class or below middle class family, and I was not even having the nice clothes, because we used to have only one set of clothes on Eid and other set of clothes on the different another Eid. So there was a time. But at that time also and now also, one thing that I find in myself is common, that I have never underestimated myself. Whether I am wearing nice dress or ordinary dress, whether I am living in a big house or a small house, whether I am traveling by train, tram, or auto rickshaw or car, in all the situations I found that I am not underestimating myself. I have confidence in me, and that confidence make me successful in all my endeavors, whatever I do. So that is my appeal to the audience, that in whatever conditions you are, in whatever situations you are, of course you are going to strive to change it. I'm not denying for that fact that you should try, work hard to change that and make your status little elevated and higher. We have to try. But in whatever situation and conditions you are, don't underestimate yourself. Don't think that you are lower than anyone else. Don't think that you are inferior than anyone else. No, these materialistic things are not going to make you inferior. Your ability, your substance within you, and your power to win over the hearts of people and win over to yourself is going to make you successful. So first of all, they have to believe in themselves. That is my message for them.
Wonderful, wonderful. So the key takeaways which I take from this interview is your ability, your power, the substance which you have,
yes,
your leadership skills which needs to be explored, and the level of anxiety and passionate you are, that will again make you right.
That's
so wonderful true. And you have demonstrated a wonderful communication skill. So I'm damn sure that those people who enroll for your communication skill program can really create a role model of themselves and be a leader as you are, because you are leading in a lot of fronts. So both the abilities of communicator as well as a good leader, you have already demonstrated in just 15-20 minutes. So I can be damn sure that when they do via 1 month program, they will reach the peak.
Thank you very much.
So before we end, I would again make an appeal. So to send a message, whatever you feel about this program, whatever you feel about Dr. Haleema ji, and if you want to register, the date is 10th of March, right?
10th of April.
10th of April. Okay, so 10th of April, but again, the registrations might close in next few days because
First of basis.
first of, okay, wonderful. So you have just 4 days left because as you mentioned, there are a lot of process involved. So to get into the process, so don't wait for 10th April. Register before 1st of March so that you can get a benefit of lot many things. She has written a lot of books, so she can, I'm sure that she might be sharing a lot of content before the program. So those who register before 1st, I think she will be sending them some material, because without proper preparations and the planning which she does, a structured way is what is required to make a wonderful leader. So thank you very much, Dr. Haleema ji, for your time. And it was wonderful experience with you. And we have got to learn a lot of things from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's my honor to be on your channel. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.